Hello, wrestling news. This is Sean Hiron coming at you from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, home of Lance Storm, Bret Hart, and the July 22nd edition of NXT Recap and Review. Let's get right into it. So, Finn Balor comes straight out with his new title, does a little bit of a speech on his career, his rematch, the kind of thing. Nothing special, just kind of opening the segment with Finn Balor. It's fine. We then get into Eva Marie and her in-ring return, Eva versus Cassie. She stumbles a bit on the mic, but you can tell she's actually being quite sincere about everything. She comes out with a Ric Flair kind of esque robe and tons of booze, of course. And they called this a Divas match. I don't know if that's going to be the thing going forward, but it's worth noting at least. We get a couple "Let's go Eva, Eva sucks" chant. And yeah, she's working with Cassie, and she's working at a really slow pace. Eva wins with it's kind of like a corner walking backflip. It was alright. I don't think it warrants her getting a full-time spot there, to be honest. She was okay. I would say she's the equivalent of Dana, maybe just a little bit better at this point. So I still say she needs more training at this point. Anyways, we then get a backstage William Regal segment with Tyler Breeze. Breeze is talking about getting a match at the next takeover in Brooklyn. Regal kind of says whatever. I'm assuming we're going to get Tyler Breeze probably versus Baron Corbin, maybe. They haven't faced each other yet, so... And that's actually who's right next. It's Baron Corbin versus... He was just a local jobber. He was wearing kind of like a Dragon Ball Z Vegeta kind of shirt. It was kind of neat, but he lost in about 5 seconds. Corey told him he sent Grimace back to McDonald's. He was all in purple. It was a quick squash. Nothing special. I don't know. They need to really stop doing the squash with this guy. After that, we get Samoa Joe versus Mike Rawless. Samoa Joe gets new music, so props to that. That's amazing. So happy for that. They're announcing that Joe versus Rhino is in 2 weeks. I guess that's going to probably be the main event. So Mike gets a bit of offense. The match ended really quick. Joe kind of hits him back and gets him in the corner for a muscle buster win. Again, another squash match. 2 in a row. Kind of a boring week so far, but that's okay. We then get a backstage segment with Emma and Dana, and Emma's talking about facing Bayley, who is fresh off her injury return. So yeah, we get Emma versus Bayley. They start off by hitting each other with this weird armband thing from the 90s. Emma hits her from behind, starts off, and then Bayley kind of does like a Hulk up style corner move, which is very overplayed. We then get some decent back and forth. Emma hits with a couple innovative locks. I'm assuming that's probably all from her training with Lance Storm here. A lot of locks and holds that are very different. I like that. Dana eventually grabs Bayley's hand, gets ejected from the ringside, and then we get a Bayley to belly win. She says, she gets on the mic, you get a welcome back chant. She said she wants to become champ, and she wants to start by facing Charlotte and beating her. That then cuts to a backstage with Charlotte. Charlotte's kind of saying, sure, you can face me. Dana interrupts, and now we're going to get Charlotte versus Dana next week and Charlotte versus Bayley the week after. So there's our women's or divas matches for the next couple weeks. We then get Vaudevillains versus Sawyer Fulton and Angelo Dawkins. They all have black and red tights, so Fulton and Dawkins got some new tights, which is nice, so they're not matching old Jason Jordan and Chad Gable now. I guess they're trying to differentiate a little bit. So Gotch starts off, and he gets a really good roll-up flip off the apron. Pretty innovative move. Then Fulton and Dawkins both get some offense. Dawkins hits a huge drop kick, like a 6-foot Mark Jindrak style drop kick. It was awesome. I was impressed. After that, he gets him in a lock, and Gotch kind of hits him in the head with his foot in this really weird, dislocated-looking kind of foot move. It was innovative. Then English gets the hot tag. Comes in, hits him with a couple new moves, and then Gotch with the Whirly Dervish for the win. It was really nice to see the Vaudevillains pull out, I'm guessing like 5 or 6 new moves. It was really nice. I'm a little more excited for the Blake and Murphy match now. Before it was kind of flat. Now I'm a little more excited, so that's good. Hopefully there's going to be one more good thing at Brooklyn TakeOver, because they're facing next week. I'm assuming they're going to lose, and then something's going to happen. Maybe we're going to get a no DQ match or something. Anyways, after that, we get backstage with the tag champs and Alexa. Blake has some new hair. It kind of looks like Alexa's hair. It's like a really bright bleach blonde. They kind of do their little stick. It's not very good. And Alexa tells him, that they're going to walk out as champ. She'll make sure of it. She actually acts as a really good mouthpiece, heel mouthpiece now. I'm really enjoying her a lot more. After that, goes right to the contract signing. William Regal's out there, and then Owens comes out, Finn comes out. Owens kind of does his trash talking, tell him he's going into the main event as champ and still be the underdog. Talks about how he beat Neville, Zayn, Cesaro, Cena, etc., etc. Then after that, we get a big Finn, let's go Finn chant. Finn with a short comeback. They sign the stuff. It's about ready to go. Then Owens throws the contract at him, flips the table, attacks Finn, attacks Regal actually. Then throws him over for a pop-up powerbomb, and then Finn counters, knocks him from the ring, comes back. Finn hits him with a double kick, and Owen retreats, and Balor stands tall at the end. So that's pretty much NXT for the week. It was more of a enhancement week, but like I said, that's okay. It's going to lead to better things. Anyways, enjoy. See you later.